as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the San Francisco 49ers.
Come on. Come on. Good day, bro.
Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
Let's get it, O.
And that one
start the game off, man.
Back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's get it. I know we're coming up with first play of the game. Why the fuck start right there now?
Throwing on first down. Meredith. It's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
If you ain't doing shit later, bro, niggas pulling up to the crib, yo.
Oh, what better than night ain't on tomorrow?
He just comes down with the ball, he competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
I might pull up over.
Looking here for Smith.
Oh, drop that in there. He got hit as he threw the ball. Get him some time.
I don't like being around out close.
There were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard.
Damn, that was a touchdown early, bro.
That were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible. So I think they got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
They'll look to throw again.
Oh my God, dog, give me time, man.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love.
Come on, bro, this shit is wide the fuck open.
That one wasn't successful.
Oh, that shit day team. Come on, man, bro.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
Damn, man, come on.
On play action, Lance.
Sack, first of the game. Go flat. Shit, bro, we still playing some high college football too. You didn't play this good when you got down.
6 now for him on the year. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. First carry now.
Let's go, Fletch.
And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last 2 plays, both losses.
Okay, boy.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Throwing now is Lance. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And this is
good defense. Good defense. Good defense. Damn, he made George Kittle go there. Good.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And that'll cross midfield here, not by much. Out of bounds just on the other side of the 50.
A whole lot of blocks, huh? Yeah, touchdown.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate.
Oh, come on now, rookie. You got to put that on.
If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
2nd and 10. To throw again. Meredith. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
On third down, Meredith.
Go, Teddy. Let's go, Miles. Go, Miles. It's a knock right there.
Miles Sanders, his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Like a motherfucker.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, you
go, Martin.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football. Because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tags out there that they're keying in on it and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
On 1st and 10, Meredith. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Meredith. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And the Eagles are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to tackle right here on this play.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Reagor with touchdown number 8 of the year. And the Eagles push further out in front. This time the extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So, decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
6 yards left on 2nd down. Lance looking to throw it.
Let's go, Mason.
He tries to force it in, and it's
in the block. Yeah, we need that to shoot.
At the 36. And look at this. Big gain, but
what?
And this is going to get out
wow.
through the end zone.
Wow.
Go as a turnover as As the defense will get it at the 20-yard line.
Wow. Wow. My nigga just got wow.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive?
Yo, this nigga, my nigga caught a pick
and
get hit by the quarterback as he crossing the pylon and fumble with the end zone. He get the ball back to 20-yard line.
You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Yeah, it was in the end zone. Like, I didn't dive with nothing. Like, I just figured that, you know what I'm saying, he was going to take the quarterback on in.
Oh, some strong running, and he'll be taken down, but not before
that's
he works
crazy, dog.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call. And
Trey Lance, bitch ass,
this is a team that's down big early in the first
quarter. Boom, my nigga.
And a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be
That's
played.
crazy, dog.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. The Lance going to throw.
Oh, catch the pig.
The field, but it's incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7.
That's crazy, man. Did me like
He's going
that.
to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Schaefer. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And it's caught. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3.
That's crazy.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. From the 3, 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Lance. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Let's go.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On first down, Meredith.
And
that is incomplete. Well, this defense for the Niners, they had certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one, but 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
No. And the Niners get there and bring him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on.
How you just calling free like that?
Well, that's what they have to do more.
Ain't nobody. Come on, Lane Johnson. Y'all ain't even
getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been calling for him up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
What's Trey Lance bad? What bad he got?
Off of play action, here's Lance. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. They find some open field here.
This nigga just
and
murdered my
this
nigga.
one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy.
And I hit a high
of the
history.
10.
Get the fuck out of here.
Play there on the catch and run.
Oh,
It's
this
not
game
surprising when you read
trash.
scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Oh, shit.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started,
you missed that. Yes, sir. He pushed that. Yeah.
So they'll come away with nothing here. A disappointing result even on a day like this.
And as a kicker in the rain, you've got to slow things down a little bit. Give your holder an extra half second to make sure everything's secure. And here, he might have rushed this one a little, and it winds up no good.
Oh, catch that, Dallas Goedert.
Start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Airing it out deep for Smith. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This is Smith with a grab. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And he wisely will throw that one
Hey,
away.
what's on my best in the
I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Yo, how he... Yo, I don't understand, bro. How he keep coming free like that, bro? They not even touching this nigga, dog. Like, they not even touching this nigga.
Yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can
They're not even touching this nigga, dog.
And allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
Don't leave your feet. What the fuck you leave your feet for? Step on that bitch leg.
Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt.
Yeah, I did that. Yes, I did. Okay. Oh, I didn't. Ah. Oh, man.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And
I got everything. So why the fuck y'all telling me to kick it for, man? He was like everything.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL,
oh, yeah, shit. Oh, how you get that
that's
on?
really a chip shot,
right? Oh, no, what the fuck?
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post.
What is that? You can't jump. You gotta...
Some of the best kickers in
the world made that same play.
Kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
He put that ball in the
line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's get all of them.
Lance now to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Fletcher Cox in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Another try after the first down sack. Lance, touchdown 49ers.
Man, y'all fucking how does nigga keep coming fucking free like that, man? And we not even getting a hand on a nigga. Like, what the fuck kind of shit is that?
Zerline connects on the extra point. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point.
And I'm going to move you from right there in that spot too, Joe.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
You could have got me 65, 6 more yards. That's all the fuck I needed.
This take it in at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there, we've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
7 yards, the pickup there. To throw on second down. Meredith looking here for Smith downfield. And this one is incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Meredith. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. The secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back. But that's one step in the proper direction.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this.
Oh, my Jesus.
So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this.
It's caught inside the 25. Yeah. And he'll get this inside of Philly's 20 before being taken down. A big play there for the Niners.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown.
He get his stick, and he carried his on the fucking end zone. My nigga his stick and fall. Hey, get the fuck out of here.
And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Zerline good with a PAT, and the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Throwing on first down. Meredith flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And this throw incomplete.
Get the fuck out of here.
The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive players on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
To throw on third down, Meredith. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? Put it just inside the 45-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Zacchaeus here hauling it in. And he's brought down.
Why do you call that a completion?
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
That's 40-12.
Throwing on first down is Lance.
No, what the fuck, man? Get down.
George Kittle in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers will extend their lead here just before halftime. And Howie clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good.
That was trash, man.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. Smith with a first down and more. And finally brought down at the 43. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. right, Coach. Thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Who you playing, Mike?
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Damn, probably toxic, dude. I can't stop George Kittle. This nigga George Kittle did. Matter of fact.
I called fucking like on a passing down. I knew he was running the ball.
That shit, we get a little bit more physicality.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've got the lead. What do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much.
I
do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try to help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times. Maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers. Because they didn't allow too many sacks for Curry in the first half.
The last play got just a yard. Here's second and 9
this
for the
we
26.
going now. So really, nigga thought
now a handoff. Hunt's going to run left. And he is met.
Let's get out the field right here, man. Come on.
Down right there.
Let's get out the field right here, man.
Officially no gain on the play.
Second half,
left
bro.
with a 3rd and 8.
We already know what he want to do. Oh, no. Tell him.
The Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. A nickelback added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8.
They've been real quiet about that lately, huh?
Yo, Vontae, why are you jogging?
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the conversion. So
what are you jogging for run?
38. Here's Lance to throw it. Flush to his right.
Yeah, he gonna do this.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps.
Hey, girl, that nigga was jogging like a motherfucker.
They held him to a short game.
Vontae.
Yeah, I just see it.
Yeah. Jogging, bro.
From the 41, Lance. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Schaefer. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Man, he's sitting down in the guy like this.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
He kicked the kicker?
Play action, now it's Lance.
He's at practice every night, like we're trying to kick guys in the leg.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Get them, get this nigga on my
time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
See, that's what shit you fight the coach in practice.
Yo!
Shot off.
He kicked me. Why is you on here?
Shot fire out there, man. Come on, I'm a grown ass man.
No, I'm gonna give me a shot. This nigga whip my ass again. Fuck, I was gonna get drunk.
Never whip ball, right?
Hell no.
Connects on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
I pause real quick. Yes, it is. Yes, the fuck it is. Told you my whole momentum when I put him up 20-0. I caught a pick and ran that bitch down to the goddamn shit. Was crossing the end zone. Trey Lance hit the nigga. Ball went to the back of the end zone for a touchback. And ever since then,
fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. On 1st and 10, Meredith. He'll fire it deep for Rager. Oh, that's in a double coverage and intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Defensively that time, they were in zone.
Hold on, B. I'll walk in with that game. I got to clean up real quick, cuz my house junk is a bit. Hold on, Prince. 2 seconds. Let me get some of this shit up real quick.
And he broke in 3 tackles to get in the end zone from the 3-yard line. That is bad.
That's tough.
You broke 3 tackles from the 3-yard line, huh? What's secure tackles?
Is he hot?
No. I just ran him off high. Shit is bad. He's running the fucking ball the whole game, bro. Don't make no reads.
As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
I ain't trying to look. I'm on
Understand
defense.
this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do at this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be this.
He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A big play there for the Niners.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other.
What the hell Trey Lance bad is?
Now a fumble. The ball's out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. There he goes left side. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. So hold the phone here, Charles. I've kind of written them off, but after that touchdown, certainly a long way still to go, but stranger things have happened.
Well, when you're going to have big second-half comebacks, plays like that have to be involved.
And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
You never got a ball? How many years you been playing this shit?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're right back out there after watching the fumble go the other way. Still in control of this game. It needs to serve as a wake-up call because they're not in the clear yet.
No, the message should be clear that fortunes can change pretty quickly when you turn the ball over. You've got to take care of it, otherwise that lead could slip away quickly.
That fake. Lance. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Fletcher Cox, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. After the sack, they'll come up now.
They cold like that. Yeah, we got seen cases going up like that.
Just try and get some space.
So they said like 12,000 people in Cincinnati got that big play.
Look to throw. It's
You come in, B.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
2 things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Taking on the midfield logo. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Operating from the gun. Meredith airing it out deep for
Smith. Come on. We got to get your accuracy right. You got to be dropped in there.
Good effort there trying to take
a shot. We wanted the bump and everything.
I'm sure this isn't a
That's the dot right there.
Maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Meredith. And this one complete to Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles get a score closer. Elliott good on the extra point. And this is back to an 8-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Hey, B. Yeah, you come in, bro. Like, enjoy it. In a second, yeah. No, I had to change the damn man again.
Gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Trying to hurry and get this shit out the way, man. So, get up off this shit for real. What, you gonna play the whole game? We downstairs? What are you gonna tell me? Well, I told you, come on. Oh, yeah, 3 times. You hear me?
The 49er offense set to get this drive.
Come on, man. Not right now, bro. Sit down.
Drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Darius Slay with a pick. So, my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack.
Man, he just constantly
a lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22. From the gun, Meredith. Flushed out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
You definitely would like to have hit on that one because now you got 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
I got to beat y'all right all tonight. Man, it's about 10:30. Oh, shoot.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Meredith. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies. Unable to get it done.
So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one.
The defense.
See what happens. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Lance.
Let's go. Go, Marcus.
Look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings us all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sideline,
and that's going to be caught front. Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed, and in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it.
I knew he was fucked because I knew he was right there. He ain't going to be looking for that West.
So they called it a touchdown originally. This will stay a touchdown.
Man, that's on the side. I knew you was going to call him naked on that side. How you be the one to get bumped in there like that, man?
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Yo, who the fuck's still playing in the NBA?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. But the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they
had on
the opportunity to regain the lead right now. So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Now Lance.
Come on, Darius. I told you outside, too, dog. Come on. I told you outside, bro.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. But we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass.
Go flex.
Pressure comes.
Play, baby. Way to get up out of it. Yeah, don't show it to him. Don't show it to him.
Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Don't show it to him. I know what you're looking for.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Lance looking to throw it. Oh, he'll look downfield for 2.
Oh, no, let me tell you, stop. Oh, don't do that.
After what they've faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Come on, pass rush. Get there.
And they'll go for it. Lance.
Let's go, pass rush. Get the touchdown. You been a fucking man today, dog.
Incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out.
You brought me some good luck, bro. They were stuck in here for you came. I only falling downstairs and came back.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into his shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they've run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Looking to throw on second down. Meredith looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
On 3rd and 2, Meredith. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Forced out to his left.
Oh my God! No.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
There's no way.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield. But he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. On the throw, letting too much that time. It's incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell
right now.
Flush to his right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away.
I bet.
And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
All right. Oh, I might miss. I did. Fuck, man. Fucking man. This is accuracy shit ain't stopping every time it is fast.
And a chance to give themselves there some important wiggle room, but went awry.
Yeah, let's do the simple math here. And you know, for me, it has to be simple. Instead of this thing kind of giving them that wiggle room you talked about, now we're talking about possibly losing a ball game because they left the door open.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, they didn't fall behind any further thanks to that missed field goal, but still staring at this 4th quarter deficit. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Damn, man.
And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Lance going to throw.
Man, get out of here. Get the fuck out of here, man.
It's all said and done. A big play that time through the air. 37 yards.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a 4th quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
That's crazy. You see that shit,
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Come on, dude. We just ain't gotta get no more yards, though. It's still gonna be crucial.
Complete to Zacchaeus.
Man, what the fuck? He went on top of 3 niggas?
15 he goes. Well, they have had no answer for this connection all night long.
Hey, you just have to think in a 2-minute situation, that's got to be a concentration lapse. You know they're going to go back to him with the game that he's been having.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. A carry here for...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
It's a missed opportunity.
They said, hey, my nigga said, hey, fuck that shit you talking about, coach. We gonna get the rock. We gonna get the rock. Shit, Davon.
Next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side,
they said we're going to get that football.
Force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Here's 2nd and 10. They run with Sanders off the option. And he powers his way up past the 30. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. A couple of extra defensive backs in the ball game here on 3rd and 6. Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one. For an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end of the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is caught.
Oh, that's a touchdown.
Out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete.
Whoa,
that's
a tutty. That's a we can't look at that.
And I believe the referee's been
buzzed.
Yeah,
I think he got his feet down. What, did he get his feet down? What?
Late in a tight game.
Man.
So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the fourth quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that? An old coach used to say all the time, hey, we have a lead late. Don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
No, you good right now.
And the lead is up to 8.
I don't know, some good comebacks to get the conference right. All the conference road. Ain't nothing.
Yeah, what defense over there?
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
12 over there, I was trying to tell you. That defense over there, boy.
And taken successfully. One final try now for Lance. Flushed out right.
Fucked up, because he's going to consider that. That nigga went like a whole quarter while you playing about it.
And it's incomplete. So they're
I would die.
Man, I can't count y'all.